Maybe you've seen it. Maybe you ain't seen it. What I'm talking about is the television program on HBO. No, Max. No, HBO Max. No, Hulu. Whatever. About Jake Paul and Logan Paul. Logan Paul, Jake Paul, brothers. Here's what happens in episode 1, in case you missed it. The first thing that happened is Logan Paul was born. And after that, Jake Paul was born. And then, what had happened, they started making videos. And they put them on the internet. On the YouTube. And what happened after that is people started watching. And some people loved it. And some people hated it. And so because of those two things, Jake Paul, Logan Paul made more videos. And because they made more videos, they got to actually start getting famous. You may know the app they got famous on was called Vine from the 1970s or something. And then what happened was the Jake Paul and Logan Paul moved out to California from Ohio to a city called Los Angeles, I believe it's spelled. And what they did in that new city was make videos. And then, here's a little group that keeps you watching. Jake Paul and Logan Paul started having a beef. That's little kid lingo for argument. So I have 2 million views. I have 2.6 million views. Yeah, but you had. And so they started beefing. And it was real, but it was also manufactured, but it was also real. That's what episode 1 says. And then what had happened was they started boxing. And Logan Paul was having a problem with a man in the UK. There's a lot of letters here. It was a man in the UK named KLGBTQ. And that man had a younger brother named DJ Tanner. And so the Paul brothers fought them in the boxing ring with big pads on their face and huge pillows on their gloves. And so Logan Paul, of course, tied with UK LGBTQ. And Jake Paul beat DJ Tanner. And so, after that, what happened was Jake got really into boxing. And what happened was Logan Paul got really into wrestling. He used to be a wrestler. And now he used to wrestle for real, now he wrestles for fake. He used to wrestle for real for no money, now he wrestles for fake for millions of dollars. So that's how that works. Do something real. No. Do something fake. Yeah. And then what happens at the end of the first episode of Jake Paul, Logan Paul, Brothers American Paul, is that Logan and his not wife do a thing that makes a baby. And then Logan tries to convince his not wife to be on the TV show, and she's all, I used to be a model, I worked all the time, and now you want me to work more on the television set? And Logan Paul said, here is a PowerPoint presentation. You look like a dog, but you're beautiful, but you look like a dog, and so would you please come on the show with me? Because I'm mature now. I've evolved to mature. And she said, that makes a lot of sense. I will do that. I just don't want to work. Because previously she worked as a model doing this. And now she doesn't want to have to work on a reality TV show doing this. End of episode 1.